St Gregory's Minster for anybody that's new. Oh, good boy. Oh, it's here. So stiff. There you go. And we just have to get your bottom round so we don't rush through. Good. But no. The wind noise is so bad, I've had to turn the volume right down. So obviously this is a negative for this camera, because yes, we have wind noise on the other one, but there's hardly any wind today. Stopped on his own as well and got down to walk, so that's good. He's remembering. I do like that. Let's tighten my head cam up a bit, my helmet up a bit, because there's a little wheel at the back of my helmet which tightens it round your head. What a shame that there's this problem with wind noise, because you can't hear me speaking. So I think what I'll do is I'll just mute it, and then if you can let me know whether you think just a little bit of twiddly music in there or silence, you'll have to let me know. So that's good. Good boy. No, no! Oh, that is naughty, Farouk. Yes, that's probably because there's no grass, you see, in the paddock, isn't it? He's just taking that risk of of me being upset with him, because he just thought, oh, I've just got to have a blade of grass. I haven't seen a blade of grass that size for weeks. Well, I've got to say, it's very quiet. No bird sound. I think I can faintly hear a wood pigeon. No, eating. No, I'm not having that, Farouk. I'll let you get away with the other one, but no more. Just a lovely temperature now, and it's 5 to 8. Just a lovely temperature for riding. I'm going to do more little stop starts today. Oof. I said and it was like full stop. No, don't eat. It was like full stop, and I just stopped it before, because I wouldn't expect. I just expected a gradual stop then, because we weren't going very fast, and it was just, well, it just took me by surprise. Just I felt the lurch. No. No, he's got to know that it's not acceptable. I know he liked to have some grass, but no, he'll have to make do with hay at the moment, because it's no good putting him in the big field, even though I feel we could put them in the big field today, because I want to monitor what he's eating. I also want to give him his balancer, which is all important. I am not changing his food for this endurance. It's not a lot of miles for him, or a lot of kilometres, 31 kilometres, because they've changed it from 32 to 31. Probably couldn't quite get that how they wanted it. So 30 is not a great distance, and I'm to feed him some sugar beet, moist sugar beet. I need to introduce that prior to the riding, and he doesn't need that yet. So there's no point bulking him up with sugar beet on top of his normal balancer, outshine, vitamin E. No need to do that. He does drink out of his new black water bucket, or feed. It's a feed bucket really, but I thought it's nice and wide, so I'm going to use it as a water bucket, so that he doesn't perhaps feel trapped with his head in a narrower space. So that's my theory. I'm not sure that he will drink anyway, but at least we're going to do that. The water will be tepid. It's not going to be horrendously cold, and I've decided, and I know everybody says that you've got to use, the best thing to do is very cold water with ice in to get the temperature down quickly. Farouk doesn't like cold water. I have been practicing, but he doesn't like it. So I am not going to use cold water. I'm going to have cold water, but I'm going to allow it to warm up during the day. I'm not going to put it in the cool box to keep it as cold as it was. So I'm going to allow that to warm up slightly in the horse box. And we'll just see, because I just feel that if it was me and I'm like really hot, and when I had my injections for the COVID, my body, I was frozen, absolutely frozen. I had a really bad reaction to it. I was really, really cold. And they said, go into a cold shower. This is many years ago when I had another thing with, I think it was the yellow fever injection. I had a similar reaction. And they said, what you should have done, this is the doctor, said what you should have done is have a cold bath, not put on more blankets. Well, no, that didn't work. It was such a shock to my body stepping into the cold shower, and I'm already cold. Well, that was just awful. That was probably one of the worst things about that illness. Well, it wasn't an illness, but a reaction to the antivirus. And I just feel, what if Farouk, because I know he don't like it, you can tell he fidgets around, and he's really good with his washing off. He's always had washing off ever since he was a show Arab with the other people. So for him to fidget, you know he doesn't like it. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that to him. I'm going to use tepid water to wash him off with, and just do more sponging. I think that's the answer, because it could make his heart rate go up. I think putting that really cold water on a hot body, maybe that would make his heart rate go up, because it's such a shock. But this is my thinking, and you know, I'm not telling anybody that I'm right, because obviously everybody else is doing differently to me. So yeah, there's something to be said about what other people with experience do. So I just have to know my own horse, and I know it'll upset him, and that could increase his heart rate, which is what we don't want when we went to go for the final vetting. And Rot, I saw that. It's a little way. He's definitely missing the grass, even though he's got plenty to eat. He's missing the grass, because he's never been as crafty as this on a ride, not since he was well, 4-year-old. He's out now. So lots of little stop-goes today, but we're also, because we're going out for 2 hours, we're also going to do some cantering. I'm not going to allow him to gallop, we're just going to do cantering, and then we'll walk, and then we'll canter again, and then we'll walk on the good places with nice grass, or a level dirt surface if there's no grass. Just hanging to the right, aren't you? Come on, let's not be in all the bushes. There's a good lad. So I'm just having to use a little bit of right leg back, just to keep his quarters over, because he's tending to get me into the bushes. Oh, now he's going to the left. Oh dear. No, you're not going to snack on those, Farouk. Oh, I feel sorry for him not having grass. But he can, you know, there is a little tiny bit that they seem to keep finding. and he's got plenty of hay, which is what he lives on in the winter if we can't get them out in the field because it's too wet. And then Sunday, Monday and possibly Tuesday he'll have all that time off after his event.
If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. We love reading the comments, we love emojis, and we'd love a thumbs up. If you would like to catch up on some of our older videos, just click on the Apollo icon, which will take you to our home page. We have over 1700 videos to choose from, and you can sort by the most popular, the oldest or the newest. Thanks for watching TTFN.